right, hey everybody, welcome. My name is Mario Cassase, and I head up the Breach Young Adult Ministry here at Orange County Gospel Fellowship. And I just want to take a quick second and just talk about the Daniel fast. What is it? What are we eating? What are we not eating? Why are we doing it? What are we supposed to do with the fact that it doesn't seem to be in the Bible this way? So let's check it out. As we enter this time of prayer and fasting, I want to remind us of a couple of really important things. First of all, this is powerful. This is a powerful opportunity to draw closer to God, to come in unity with your brothers and sisters, to move the kingdom of God forward. We see a great example of this in the life of Daniel. Daniel was a man of prayer and fasting. And because of his lifestyle of prayer and fasting, literally the angels of heaven were shifted and moved on his behalf, on behalf of the kingdom of God. Literally, he was able to interpret dreams. So we're going to come together in unity. We're going to choose to subject ourselves to God and say no to our flesh. That practice is going to enable us to be weakened so we can draw on God's strength on purpose. And this is where the power comes from. All right, so now we're going to talk a little bit about the eating part. And so there's some things that we could eat based on the experience that Daniel had with his fasting and seeking of the Lord and the angels of heaven working on his behalf. He basically didn't eat anything that was pleasant. He just ate basic, whole food that God made. So let's have a quick look at our table and kind of walk you through it real quick. So we're going to go with anything that's a fruit. So we got fruits, we got some vegetables. If there's nothing added, canned vegetables, there's nothing wrong with that. We've got whole grains. So that's whole grain rice, whole grain oats, just plain. We've got whole grain taco wraps here. Then we got legumes like peanuts and lentils and things along those lines. You could even include like soy products and so forth. Some really good oils. So this is not like your vegetable oil. We're talking peanut oil, olive oil, coconut oil, and things like that. Then we're going to move over here. This is kind of a quick example of like basil. So you can have spices, salt and pepper and your spices. There's nothing wrong with that. Just nothing like MSG or anything along those lines. We're pretty much going to stick with just the whole foods. You can have vinegar though and things like that. And we're only drinking water. So distilled water or spring water. All right, so now we're going to have a quick look at some of the things that we're going to be avoiding during this Daniel fast. So come on over here. We've got meat products, dairy products, obviously cheese and cream cheese, eggs, things like that, things that contain those types of things. We're going to be avoiding sweeteners, things that have sweeteners in them, including honey, refined sugars, and fruit that's got sugar in them. And then we're also going to avoid leavened bread. It's got yeast. It also has either sugar or honey. Refined foods, white flour, white rice, things with artificial flavorings, food additives, chemicals, things along those lines. So these are some examples of that. Obviously, we're going to stay away from fried foods and things like that. Oils that are, solid fats that we're called. Like these are your butters, your margarines, your lards, things that are high in fat in general. We're just sticking with water. So we're not drinking soda, we're not having coffee and tea, things like that. Carbonated beverages, alcohol, we're going to be avoiding all of those things. All right, thanks so much for watching, and we hope that you find out more information about this and other spiritual growth points and what Breach Young Adult Ministry is all about at orangecountyfellowship.org/breached. Check out our YouTube channel, OCGF TV, and we want to see you, so come on out. Taste to see that the Lord is good.